ABC News has now projected the winner in all 50 states, Joe Biden winning 306 electoral votes to President Trump's 232, and ahead by more than 5.5 million in the popular vote. But President Trump is still not conceding, and former President Barack Obama is sounding alarm about that in a new interview. Our Mary Bruce is in Washington, has the latest on that. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Robin. Well, it's now been over a week since it became clear that Biden would be the next president, and there is now a growing chorus of voices warning that the president's refusal to admit defeat is damaging to our country and our democracy. And just as it seemed that President Trump was beginning to recognize reality that he lost, he's now taking another step backwards. As President Trump refuses to concede, this morning, former President Obama is urging Trump to live up to his own motto and put America first.
My advice to President Trump is if you want, at this late stage in the game, to be remembered as somebody who put country first, it's time for you to do the same thing.
In his first interview since the election, Obama says Trump is denying reality, describing his behavior as a danger to democracy.
When your time is up, then it is your job to put the country first and think beyond your own ego and your own interests and your own disappointments.
Over the weekend, the president seemed to recognize Joe Biden's victory, briefly acknowledging on Twitter Sunday Biden won the election, only to walk it back. Trump tweeting, "I concede nothing. We have a long way to go." The president continues to falsely insist he actually won, claiming without any evidence that the election was somehow rigged against him. But nearly every lawsuit his team has filed has been thrown out. While Trump vows to keep waging his uphill legal battle against the results, thousands of his supporters this weekend flooded the streets of the Capitol.
Stop the steal! Stop the steal!
Rallying behind the president and flocking to his motorcade as Trump, in a nod of approval, did a drive-by on his way to his Virginia golf club. As night fell, tensions rose, Trump supporters clashing with counter-protesters, leading to at least 20 arrests. And as COVID cases surge, the president is all but ignoring the virus. He hasn't attended a meeting of his coronavirus task force since the beginning of the summer. Dr. Anthony Fauci now urging the Trump team to work with the incoming Biden administration.
It's almost like passing a baton in a race. You don't want to stop and then give it to somebody. You want to just essentially keep going. And that's what transition is. So it certainly would make things more smoothly if we could do that.
Biden's team is being blocked from sensitive information and coordinating with federal agencies. His new chief of staff warning it could hinder preparations for a vaccine.
Our experts need to talk to those people as soon as possible so nothing drops in this change of power we're going to have on January 20th.
Now, the concern here, of course, is that without a smooth transition, it could impact or hinder the rollout of a vaccine. Biden and his team are trying to get ahead of this. This week, they'll be meeting with some of the vaccine producers. And today, Biden and Kamala Harris will be speaking out about their plan for an economic recovery. They are trying to forge ahead, even as their hands are tied. Amy.